My name is Mlm and I am the pseudo-granddaughter of Elizabeth Mushron, better known to me as Betty. I'm thanking everyone here for coming and celebrating her life as she would have wanted versus mourning it. Everyone knows that Nanny Mushron was an extremely loving, hardworking, and quirky individual. And throughout stories and sharing and community, we all can connect to her in some way. And this is my way that I connect to her. First and foremost, Nanny was an extremely loving individual. Being a mother and being a friend, she constantly showed her love. And as an Italian woman, she would show it through sometimes unconventional ways, like her nagging and her home cooking. This is actually a recipe book that we found at our house when we went through it right before the funeral. And these are some of the recipes that we make every year at Thanksgiving to remind us of her. She always allowed everyone to be part of her inner circle, including my family. We're only related by law, but she treated me and my siblings like we were her true grandchildren, baking us banana nut muffins or having us over for Christmas dinner. She always made us feel loved. She was the kind of person who would give the shirt off her back to a stranger, and I really admired that about her. She was also extremely hardworking. Living in the 50s, she was an independent woman at a time when women weren't really independent. She went through a divorce and had to be a single mother that supported her children and eventually remarried to my Uncle Albert. As a hardworking individual at home and in the workforce, she taught me that anything is possible as long as you put your mind to it. She at one point actually worked so hard that she hurt herself. She was in the gym pumping iron and she inflamed one of her muscles so bad that it actually never unswelled and she had to wear a brace for the rest of her life. She was also super quirky and sometimes the things that she would say would make you want to spit out your drink. I remember a story of us sitting down and us talking about gay marriage. She actually told me that she didn't care who slept in bed with who as long as she could have her cannolis and her soap operas. There was also another time where she actually was fighting with me about the calories in coffee. And this was her favorite coffee cup at the house, just because of the detailing. And we were sitting there and she's drinking her, I think, 4th cup of coffee in the day. And she's like, I don't know why I've gained so much weight. Coffee has no calories. And it took me 10 minutes to explain to her that coffee has calories when you add cream and sugar. It was one of the best conversations we've ever had, and it's something I talk about every time, just because she was so quirky and unabashed with her personality. Even with all her flaws and her quirks, Nanny Mushron was one of the most important people in my life. She taught me how to live, how to love, and how to laugh, unabashed with who I am. Every day because of her, I love people unconditionally. I work as hard as I can at school and at my current job. And I let my personality shine, whether or not I have my flaws. And I know everyone here has learned something from her. And I really appreciate how much love that she gave out to our community and how much love was given back. While she's not physically here, I know that she lives in all of our hearts. And that is what makes me go on throughout my day. I love you, Nanny Mushron. Goodbye.